Reminders of the civil rights movement surround us as Martin Luther King Jr. Day approaches. The motion picture Selma plays in the theaters. Black History Month is only a few weeks away, and Hairspray Jr. hits the stage at Scott Johnson Middle School. You may not have known that this upbeat musical about dancing teens and poofy hair also chronicles an important issue in America in 1962, racial segregation. Tracy Turnblad is the hero in Hairspray Jr. Tracy gleefully earns a spot on the local TV dance show, but she refuses to stand by as other teens are not allowed to perform alongside her because of the color of their skin.
She kind of propels this movement of integrating the show because she has become friends with the African American population at her school. She propels this movement to get the show integrated.
Hairspray Jr. allows the students some cross-curricular teaching as the history of the civil rights movement merges with character development.
This show deals a lot with the civil rights movement and the integration of blacks on television, and so they've learned a lot. And we spent the whole first week of our show just going over, watching Martin Luther King's speech, watching American Bandstand videos, watching the television shows of the 60s, and interviews of people who actually were part of the civil rights and who were on the show, and they were interviewed about the integration aspect and going over all of those things. Before my kids ever set foot on stage, we learned the history side of the show.
In the 60s, the civil rights movement just got started, and it was a very new movement. People weren't used to it. It made a lot of people uncomfortable. It was not an easy time period for them to be in existence.
I'm glad that I wasn't there to experience it because I don't know what I would have done. Nobody's more special or better than anybody else. We all have equal value. We all have strengths and weaknesses.
They definitely like the fact that they can be friends with whomever they choose nowadays. Whenever I have to split the cast for the sides of the show, they're always like, wait, but I was in the middle of a conversation with them. They're my best friend. I don't want them on the other side. And they really, have a clear-cut vision now of you would be here and they would be there. And you couldn't integrate together and be best friends like you are now.
Here at Scott Johnson Middle School, our student population is very diverse, and so it's really important on a regular daily basis for all of our students to understand respect and appreciation for one another, different points of view and different lifestyles and backgrounds. And so this performance really helps us open our eyes to that aspect of our community and our campus and helps us appreciate one another all the more.
And it's a lot of fun. It's very comical, very high energy, and our kids are doing a great job with these characters.
But what about the hairspray?
Hairspray is very great because I tend to use it and it's actually in my hair right now.
I could not live without hairspray. I have curly hair and I straighten it almost every day, so, or I put it up in a bun.
I use gel. It's more manageable, especially when it's windy, but my wife is a fan of it.
Aquanet really helps get the volume, especially on high humidity days. It helps get the volume under control on those days and it really just complements the overall look.
I don't use it and I don't really like it. I don't know why people use it, but I just think that you should stick with your inner beauty.
And that's the beauty of the musical, Hairspray Jr. It doesn't matter how things look on the outside, it's what's on the inside that counts.